Ever to Formula Drift podium. Derek Madison, these guys have never seen battle before. Look at the percentage. Hiro Manoa in a short year and a half of Formula Drift competition. He was a rookie last year, 74%. Derek Madison, 32%. Made the jump from Pro Spec, which is the feeder series, coming into Pro last year. Debuted a new car halfway through the season last year, and it seems like he's hitting his stride.
Yeah, and Derek Madison, I mean, he's on it. He's got that confidence, as we were saying earlier. This is a cup of coffee in the big time, ready to go. Derek Madison taking on Hiro Manoa, who's just developing in front of our eyes. I've never seen a driver who's adapted so quickly, changed his style, does it in between battles. It's wild to see, but Derek's on a heater. I mean, you take out a Ryan Turk, and you do it twice, and now, yeah, the confidence of that is wild, and that is that's something you can't put on a dyno. You can't weigh it, and you can't measure it, and that confidence that Derek's got might be the difference here. So we'll see what he can do. Yeah,
I talked to Ryan Turk. What can you say to a driver that's unfortunately not here in top 16? I said, dude, I'm sorry. He's like, yeah, it just is what it is. You just feel a little defeated, but overall, it's pretty cool. Again, talking about energy. Good energy is from the beast from the Bay. And Matt Field, that's what I'm talking about, is with the beautiful Red Nickel. Lorette, down to you.
Hey, gang. So, Matt.
Thank you so much. Again, there's Lorette Nickel, the other member of our broadcast team. Again, thank you so much. Happy birthday to Bree Lane. I know she messaged us and she said that as well. Again, we have these great fans. Drifting Mama, her sister there, doing some paintings. I mean, there's just a lot of good energy here. Thank you to all the E-Town fans. So as far as what's going down here, Hiro Manoa will lead the first battle. Derek Madison will chase him down. Hiro has the start chicane that is intended to bunch them up, so it's not a drag race to the first initiation point. So Hiro will lead, Derek will chase. Hiro sets not the pace, but essentially the line, and then Derek Madison will chase him down. They'll switch. Derek will lead. Hiro will chase him down. So, and then the three judges, Reese Marin, Brian Egger, and Vernon Svanveld, will be critiquing. So, again, the largest crowd in New Jersey. Hey, New Jersey, real quick, can you stomp your feet for me real quick? Stomp your feet for me. Make some noise. Hiro Manoa, Derek Madison, our first battle of the top 16 here at E-Town. Hiro Manoa drops in at Jupiter Racing 86. Derek Madison doesn't get all the way out there in the first outer zone. You can see Hiro Manoa riding the edge of the course, flirting with the edge of it. And look at that, Derek Madison, you see him massaging it, kind of going back and forth. He does find that pocket a little bit here and there, but a bit sporadic. Now to the last outside zone, dials it in. Hiro Manoa acting like Derek isn't even in the rear view mirrors and just does what he needs to do. Again, most recent winner at our previous round 3 in Orlando.
Yeah, incredibly consistent. Manoa out front. I mean, you can set your watch by his runs. Lights off a little bit later, but Derek Madison keeping in the fight here, gaining that proximity, having to cut a little bit line, but really parallel. Doesn't have the line, but it's got proximity, he's got angle. He's picking out those two pieces while Manoa out front, just a clinic, getting through all these runs, lighting off the tires quite well, getting into our third outside zone. A little bit of tire fire already into the show. So just showing the wheel speed, showing the heat and traction he's got dialed into that car. The Jerry Yang Racing Group knows how to set this up. And Derek Madison, I mean, playing the underdog, really, and staying in this fight. This is a really good battle. It's a really good chase. And Manoa provides an excellent way for Derek to be able to get into the pocket, get side by side, and show him what he can do. And they'll swap it around and see, Derek's got a lot here, but he's been doing so well under pressure lately, changed his mindset. He's just having a good time. He's having a blast.
I don't know if he, why do you say change? Because it seems like he's always having a good time. They have party shirts. His hat's backwards.
He's out of his head. He's out of his head. He's like, you know what? I've got one top 16 appearance. Now I can just have fun.
I like it. Here we go. Derek Madison into that first outside zone. And Hiro Manoa, he's always got these tire fires. Say, oh, buddy, look at that transition. And look, what's cool about that, Derek Madison didn't get too affected, like barely if, maybe if at all, on that transition. And Hiro drops into formation. Now we got a dogfight going to that last outside zone. A little left foot break. Derek Madison just chokes it up just a little short sheeting there. Maybe got his toe stuck when he tried to put him to bed. But look at that. You can see D-Mads, that back left corner. Loved it. I mean, this is battle damage. That's what you come to expect. What do you guys think, Jersey? Again, round 4 here at E-Town. The crazy 8 delivering.
Yeah, Derek Madison right out of the gate, nice and quick. Big pull through the e-brake there. A little bit of left foot brake. He gets back on throttle. Excellent transition. Derek a little late to get on the throttle. Does an amazing job to adapt. And then right there, in typical fashion, right beside Madison the whole way through, who does a really good job through the inside clip. And then Derek just over-rotates a little bit in outside zone 3, stays on it, decides, you know what, if I'm going to miss the zone, I'm just going to light the tires up, throw a bunch of angle at it. I'm not going to go for a big correction. This is where I'm at. I'm just going to finish out the run, which to me, that's a great way to go about it. Why try and do something crazy at the most dangerous part of the track? You know, didn't quite time it the way he wanted it to, so he just commits to it and runs through it. It's like, it's one of those like when you trip and you just roll out of it and just keep walking and pretend no one noticed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I feel like, again, two warriors going in. You got a little chin check, and you just keep on keeping on. And Hiro Manoa, speaking of keeping on, his success in Orlando continues here in New Jersey. A great effort by Derek Madison. Oh, look at that. We got our homeboy in the crowd. Did you see I don't even know what he is, like the rainbow unicorn homeboy.
I missed that one.
All right, it is Hiro Manoa. He calls him his hero himself. So down to you, Lorette, who is with Hiro Manoa. Hey, he's going against James, Lorette.
He is, and we were just having that discussion, telling Hiro that he's going to see James. He saw a battle against him last year, and Hiro, the start of this New Jersey round for you was wild. What did you tell yourself to calm everything down?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I battle with James Dean in this year first time. And last year we battle at Orlando and St. Louis, but I lost that 2 rounds. But this year we changed a lot of setting and we changed a lot of driving style. So this year will be more comfortable to drive in with James Dean, so I cannot wait.
Well, we can't wait either. That is the next battle coming up. Thank you.
15-year-old, most recent winner, signing autographs, snapping necks, cashing checks from Japan, and you know, skirt. The next bet's grade 8. These guys have seen battle a couple times before, but the respect runs deep from Hiro to James, and mutually, James Dean to this FD newcomer. He is in his sophomore season here, but you can see it. James has taken out Hiro twice out of their 2 battles. The grade 8 begins now. Hiro Manoa, winner in Orlando. James Dean, winner at round 2 in Atlanta. The conditions much wetter, much slicker, but Hiro Manoa would love to take down his hero, coincidentally, across the nose of that Ford Mustang. Might not want to do that. If you saw RCP's BMW, he might attack. All right, here we go. Hiro Manoa into that second outside zone. James Dean tucks in nicely. Look at him mimicking the angle here, throwing it in, and you can see him working that left brake, that left foot brake, right? James Dean now brings it on into that last one. Hiro Manoa almost getting eaten by the Mustang. That is where blood was in the water. All joking aside, RCP got into that. Look at the headlights of Hiro Manoa. No, you know what he's doing there?
Yeah, it's when he's at
They're
angle.
pointing, so he's at angle.
Yeah, it's smart.
Love it.
Jerry Yang, man, that team, but Manoa, just such a massive flick. And then lights off, it's like a light switch. Lights the tires off, perfect time, then gets into the rest of the zone.
Yep.
James Dean adapts all the way through. When we talk about a driver that can adapt and change styles, you didn't see Manoa do this against other drivers. You knew he was going against James Dean. He knows what James Dean's driving style is like, and he's actually trying to do it better. And it caused a bit of an issue with James Dean in outside zone 3.
Yep.
James couldn't really hang on through that section. Manoa, fast with tons of angle, quick and snappy. This is how James Dean drives, and Manoa's trying to do it better than him in the lead. It's wild. Like, what a bold move. And then there you go, Manoa into that zone. Lights off a little. I think he might have actually lit off a little bit late, and that's what choked James up. Might love to see. There's going to be a side. I'm calling it out. There's going to be a side by side, and we might see that come down to that point. But either way, we're going to swap it around. James, I have a feeling James is going to throw down a heater right now, though.
Oh, watch. Well, I think he's going to have a gangster entry here. Literally, the physicality of, okay, he tapped that cone, but it didn't go out of place. So James Dean, big entry there from James Dean. Almost gets lost in smoke, burying him in the smoke. Into that second outside zone. There goes James Dean. I mean, he's getting, Hiro is fighting back. He is nipping at his ankles right now. The Rugrat is fighting back. Yeah, he might be 15, but he carries big angle. Now across the finish line. Again, physically a big car. James Dean, a tall man. Hiro Manoa, smaller car, young buck, but put some respect on it. I might be 15, but I'll still fight back. No big deal. What a battle. Both right-hand drives. Make some noise, New Jersey. Hiro Manoa, most recent winner. James Dean, 4-time champ. What a great battle. New Jersey and around the world. fans are tuning in. Let's look at it again.
Called it, Jared. Absolutely epic entry there from James Dean, shaking off the youngster, chasing behind, and it takes a minute for Manoah to have to adapt to that. James Dean, every time that he needs to step up and do something wild, he's doing it. Normally he's got to do it in the finals, but he's doing it right now in the Grade 8 against Manoah, and Manoah's got to hang tight all the way through this. Dang, like absolutely crazy. As soon as he came off the line, I heard that engine fire up.
Yep.
On throttle, on limiter, all the way through it. James just banging through the gears to try and get away from Manoah. And then right here, Manoah just fighting back, getting into the side of the door, trying to knock the camera off the side, using it like a clipping point. Big transition, tons of angle there. Manoah's got to get back into the pocket. James Dean just a smoke bath coming up behind him. Look at how stoked he is. What an epic battle we just got to see here in New Jersey.
Yeah, and it's just such a mutual respect there between the two drivers. There's a love, there's a respect, there's an affinity, and when you see that, you know you're going to get a good competition.
Yeah.
You know, it's a win-win for everybody. The drivers know that they're going to do a heads-up battle. The fans reap the rewards.
Yeah, it is nuts here. So, I mean, I don't even want to criticize any of this because it was such an epic battle from both drivers. Going head-to-head, really just banging doors all the way through, full commitment, full angle, everything let loose, showing all your cards, and really there was just a small mistake there from James Dean, but it was Manoah kind of maybe just a touch late. Either way, epic. What a sight. What a photo right there.
Yep.
Oh, man.
This is history, man. You know, as I always say, make today a good old day. Make today a good old day because, you know, we look back at 04, 2014, just even last year, and today it's a good old day. James Dean gets one, gets two, and it's unanimous. James Dean, race going to go down to you. Respect runs deep. There it is. James Dean taking out Hero another time. Unfortunately, Hero just does not have his number. Reese, it was unanimous. What were the big elements that James did that superseded Hero?
The biggest element, the bigger elements was definitely outside zone 1. Dean did a really good job in outside zone 1. Then we going into outside zone 2. You can see that Manoah does a miscalculation trying to get into the pocket there. And Dean, when he's in the chase, he does a really good job of getting into the pocket. The rest of it was a really good battle at all, and we came down to those two things that really poked out to us, so James gets the win.
I like it. That's what I was looking at, and I love you guys elaborating on that. Just completely justifies all of us being here. Thank you, Reese.
Yeah, and you can see, I mean, those spots that they're talking about there, and it's tough. I mean, you get such an amazing battle. You don't want to poke any holes, but yeah, Manoah outside zone 2, just trying to get into it. So it's a good run, though.
Okay, so taking a look at it.
I'm loving the replay just to see the whole thing again because you really do see a multiple-time champion at peak form, and you see just an incredible driver, you know, getting to do his best work with that champ.
All right, who's going against James Dean in our next battle? The winner, Matt Field or Frederick Osbo. You can see these party boys up there, top left. We got Drift Wizard hats. We got, again, I saw some